So today, what I wanted to do my video on was I had mentioned in my previous video that I was going to, there's a couple things I wanted to change or that I wanted to do. So one of them was I think I had covered about my propane stove. And about a week ago, week and a half ago, I was cooking breakfast and I heard like something was leaking. So I got down in my cabinet and tried to tighten the connection, and it started leaking worse. So I unscrewed it as best I started to unscrew it, and of course it's spraying everywhere. And then somehow it got locked, and I couldn't finish unscrewing it. So I just kept trying. I grabbed a towel, wrapped it around it, tried to do it. Anyway, long story short, I ended up burning my hand pretty good, probably second-degree burns from the propane because it's extremely cold. So what I decided was I finally, I think the tank just leaked out completely, and because it was going out pretty quick. And so to me, that's very, very dangerous. I think everybody will agree with that. And especially my older sister, she's the one that had me put the back window in just because of the propane, but which is smart. So anyway, I got it disconnected and I was messing with it, and I got another little, fortunately it was just a little, I think they're 2 pound or 1 pound, little Coleman type, Coleman stove type canisters. So it didn't leak a lot. I opened it up and let everything air out. And then the next day I decided or the next night, that night, so I screwed it back in, a new one, and it seemed to work okay. And then in the morning when I was cooking breakfast, it started doing it again. So this time I was a little smarter and I got some pliers and was able to unscrew it, and it didn't bleed out as much. So I decided at that point that I needed to go electric. So I started searching on Amazon for, I needed a stove the same size because I have this big hole in my countertop, and I really don't have any place to build another countertop. So I needed something real similar. So I found a 2 burner electric 110 electric stovetop, but it said 2,000 watts, and my inverter's 2,000 watts. And I know if I overdo that, it'll trip my breaker, and I'll, I won't have any power. So I started doing a little more research on it and other ones, and I found this one, and it has it's a 2,000 watt, but it's one burner's 1,200 watt max, and the other one's 700. So I felt like that would be fine. I mean, it's going to use power. I know that, but I use it in the morning mainly. Sometimes I'll cook something at night, but mainly I use my stove in the morning for breakfast. So that gives me all day to juice my batteries back up if I need to. So so that's what this video is about. I ordered that stovetop, and it's coming in, or it's in, and so I'm going to install that, and it's going to be super simple because it just sits right in the hole, and I just plug it in. So but I wanted to share that with you, and I wanted to share with you how dangerous propane really is. And I'm not like I'm not foolish with things, when I know they're dangerous. So it was an accident, and man, it could happen to anybody. So just be really careful. And of course, you'll see pictures of my hand through there. This whole part of my hand was snow white. It was just frozen, and right now I still don't have any feeling in the tips of my fingers. So I'll put some pictures up there. Show you now. It's healed really, really well, but you can see it got me pretty good. It got me between the fingers there, and just, you know, it was a mess. So we'll go ahead and I'll turn the camera back around and I'll take out my old one and I'll put in the new one. Okay, so with this one comes all apart, and of course it has the grate and these caps that go on the burner and the burner units themselves. I just wrap these up so that and then I had under here, there's just one clip and it just turns. And there we go. And that was what was holding it in. And it was a pretty tight fit. I've already disconnected the tank and took it out. So now I have all this extra room down in my cabinet. So we'll take that out. And that's it. There's my drawer. So this is the hole, and that's where my electric one will go. The outlet's right back here, so I'll be able to just plug it right in. Okay, so this is the cooktop. There's a small burner here and a large burner in the back. That's the 1200 watt one. You disconnect or take off this wire wrap. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. The cord just goes down there. Let's see how this. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I have a twist that. Oh, fits right in. All right. Make sure the drawer opens. Okay, so moment of truth. Just see if it was that easy. So we put it on minimum. Hope there isn't anything I have to take off. Let me read that real quick. Notice the plate is hot after cooking. Please don't touch with your hand. Well, there we go. All right, so let's just turn this on max. See what we get. Yep, it's getting hot. This is a Carinier, K-A-R-I-N-E-A-R. So I'll let you know how it works. Yep, it's getting red. There we go. Now you can see it. All right, the light's on. One of the comments said after you turn it off, the light goes out. So you don't know that it's been on if you just, I mean, I'm by myself, so of course I would know that. But if you had a family or something, and you wouldn't know that that was on and it's hot. So somebody said they should have a light that stays on. But it's just me. I know if I'm using it and it's hot. So there you go. So kind of short and sweet and to the point, and it works. So I can have regular eggs in the morning instead of microwave scrambled eggs. So one thing I did purchase while I'm on the subject of cooking is I got it's a toaster oven, I guess, and it bakes, it broils, it toasts, which was important because I have a bagel every morning, and it is also an air fryer. So I had some chicken strips the other night that were air fried, and man, it works really well. It was $69 at Walmart. So it's small. Here, I'll show you. That's it right there. Man, it does everything. It is small, you know, but it's enough for me. I can cook bake bacon in it, or I can cook anything really. So it's really, yeah, it's Black & Decker. So it's been really nice. That's how I do my bagels now. And so now I can air fry stuff, and So, you know, kitchen's looking pretty good now. So now I can have my eggs. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.